gotta make this a public service announcement. You are a broke morally and financially individual if you get into a relationship just because you need something. Fellas, if you need a place to stay and you get into a relationship, you broke mentally, morally, and financially. Ladies, if you get into a relationship because you want stability, you're broke mentally, financially, and morally. Like you're a clown. Get into a relationship just because you need something. Get out of here.
Man, you are really encouraging me, motivating me, inspiring me. God is really using you to help me
What's
out.
going on, family? I want to welcome you to AOS, the podcast. I'm your host, Mr. AOS Inspires. This is what I need you to do. We're on every single platform, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I need you to go and subscribe and follow us right now. We drop content every single day that'll help you with your life, because our mission here at AOS, the podcast, is to empower the world to never give up, one conversation at a time, one interview at a time, one video at a time, to help you live life at the next level. I want you to live life on the next level. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that's watching this episode. This is going to be a dynamic episode. I need you to dive in. Do me a big favor. I need you to like, share, and comment. Don't be a stranger. I like comment with us. And this is what I need you also to do. I need you to copy this link right here on this podcast, this episode, and share it with at least 10 of your friends. I promise you, it's going to help them out. Let's jump into the episode. You guys are so amazing. It's your boy, Mr. AOS Inspires. This is AOS, the podcast. I'm excited to rock with y'all today. Today, Wednesday. Listen, this is the middle of the week. I wanted to drop a good episode on, listen, yeah, I already know y'all saw that. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all know the title, like for real, I know y'all seen the clips this week too. But I really wanted to talk to some people because so many people, I gotta get this stuff together, right? We gotta get a new holder. But anyway, I wanted to talk to especially fellas, right? I've been seeing a lot of things trending on social media where fellas move in with women. And of course, you already know, I got that video that went crazy viral on TikTok. It hit like 790,000 views and counting. Love it. I said, I'm going to repeat, only broke men move in with women. I stand 10 toes down on that. I defend that to the end, to the death, right? Like, only broke men move in with women. Now, I'm going to flip this thing, because this episode, we're talking about you're selfish if you move in with, or you get in a relationship with somebody because you need something. Now, let me start with Exhibit A. Let me start with the ladies first. I get it. Many of you ladies, I really want to, and many of y'all ladies are not going to agree with me. That's cool in the gang. I'm fine with that. I was already prepared before I said that a lot of women won't agree with me with this one. But I don't teach my daughters this. I feel like a lot of men have given your daughters a disservice if you taught them this. And to me, this is me, right? I'm gonna make sure I make a clip of this so we can, put it on social media so we can see what you say. I feel like men that have taught their daughters to find a man that can take care of you without any context to that, you have led them astray. Now, meaning many men, many fathers have taught their daughters or are teaching their daughters, you find you a man that can take care of you so that you won't have to work hard. As if being independent is not a main objective. Now, we can unpack this so many ways. I don't want to make the episode about this, but we can go a long time with this. I don't want to go too long about this, but you're doing your daughter a disservice telling her to find a man or get with a man that has stability. Because the simple fact of the matter is, if the relationship does not work, you have taught her to always depend on a man, find a man that can pay the bills, find a man that has this stability. Now, I get it. Yes, you want a man that has those traits. But when you look for a man that takes care of you, what happens if the relationship doesn't work out? Sir and ma'am, what happens? What happens when the relationship doesn't work? And many times it works out like that. Suppose the relationship doesn't work and she's been depending on men to take care of her. Now she's coming back to you. Suppose something happens to you, my man, and you die, right? God forbid, but you die. We all gonna die. But suppose you die, right? And the man that was taking care of her is no longer desiring to be with her. Who will she turn to? Yeah, she can come back home to you if you're still living. But if not, what is she gonna do? So this is what I do. I tell my daughters, and I teach this, and I tell this every single time. Teach your daughters independency. Teach them how to cook, clean, work, get money, right? The right way, not just say you got something good, right? That men want. Go, do the best, right? Put yourself in position with no, don't do that. Don't put yourself in position. Put yourself in position as far as business wise, entrepreneur wise. If you decide to go the job route, be the best 9 to 5 worker that you can be. But make sure that you can provide for yourself. Now, I'm going to say this and I'm done with this. The reason I tell women provide for yourself is because this is the number one way men that have money manipulate women. Because when you can't provide like that, women, when you can't provide and I provide, I dictate everything that goes on. That's how most men, a lot of men carry it. And the truth of the matter is, you really can't get mad with this man or have lip because he's really taking care of you. He's putting everything. And this is the thing. It's one experience when a man has the finances to do that and a man that's struggling to do it. He's doing it, but he's struggling to do it. So I don't like that narrative where fathers teach their daughters, find a man that give you stability. Nah, I don't like that at all. Because it can go south. It can go south real fast. It goes sour real fast. But I just truly believe if you're in a relationship just because you need something, you're selfish. Fellas, like I said in the intro, you're broke mentally, morally, and financially. You want to move in with a woman or you want to get into this relationship because she makes good money. I heard guys saying this all the time. I think it's a shame. I don't mind being a stay-at-home dad or a stay-at-home husband. Right? You're lame for that. Now, I'm not saying, let's clear this up. I'm not saying those that are stay-at-home husbands are lame. That's not what I'm saying. But if that was your whole intention, yes, you are lame. Now, if you get to a situation where you have a woman that's making $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year, right? And it's just better situation for you to be home with the kids and the roles switch. I have no problem with that. Do your thing. If you're cool with it, and y'all talked about it, cool in the game. But I'm talking about those men and women alike that get into a relationship because, this is my come up. What happened to marrying or being with somebody because our purpose is aligned? What happened to get into a relationship with somebody because we complement one another? What happened to get into a relationship because we can make each other better and we can change this world? Or what happened to get into a relationship? Just let's go to the simple. What's going on, family? I know that you're enjoying the episode, but I had to pause to ask you a quick question. Have you ever been through anything in life that was so life altering that it changed your life forever? I mean, have you ever been and had a job and you lost that job? I mean, your dream job, you lost that job for whatever reason. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, you started a business and the business started off great and then it seemed as if it was going downhill. And now you're at a place, you lost your marriage, you lost your children, you lost some major things in your life. And now you're at a place in life where you're like, hey, this is the end of the road. I don't see it getting better. I got news for you. It will get better. And I wrote a book just for you. It's entitled Winning After a Major Loss. You need to go and get your copy. Go to barnesandnoble.com, go to amazon.com, get your copy right now. Winning After a Major Loss. I promise you, it's going to change the trajectory of your life. It's going to change your mindset. Most importantly, it's going to change your heart about your situation, because I promise you, you can win after a major loss. Go get your copy now. Barnes & Noble's, amazon.com. Order your copy now. Let's get back to the episode. Basics. What happened to being in a relationship because I want to do life with you? I think it's really unattractive and unsexy for even a woman to try to be with a man because he has money, right? I don't like that. That's me personally. I don't like a woman to get into a relationship because a man has the resources to give you the life that you really want. I don't like that. I think that's lame. I really think that is a easy way out, right? Because many of you ladies will use the things, the qualities. You're beautiful, right? You may not have a body, but you're beautiful. All right, body can what it is, what it is. So you use your beauty to get what you want. I think that's lame. Then you have the women that have the body. Face is okay, but the body is crazy. So you use that to get what you want. Now, the damaging side of that is this man has shown interest because you have a trait or quality that he really likes. But what happens when that quality fizzes out? You won't be beautiful all your life. You won't have that body all your life. You won't. So if my love is based upon how you look and your looks change, will my love change for you? Some situations it does. Some situations it doesn't. It stays the same. However, what I want to say is stop getting into relationships because hey, this person has this, and it's just. I mean, come on, like let's really be honest. You get into a relationship because somebody has something that you need or desire, right? Number one, you're looking at it from a perspective of what can I get, not what can I give. Listen, I've seen this time and time again. You're heading to a road of disaster. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Listen, this episode is not going to be that long. You're heading to a road of disaster when you try to get with somebody because they have something that you need. What I want to say to every woman that gets into a relationship before we close, they get into a relationship because a guy has money, go get it yourself. A man, let's really be honest, ladies in the back. A man will respect you more when you bring something grand to the table versus what can I come to the table and pick up? Wow, that's a bar. Ladies, stop coming to the table. Fellas, I want to tell you about this conversation I had this week too. Fellas, stop coming to the table and like, yo, what can I feast on at this table? I ain't bringing nothing to the table but me and my utensils so I can go ahead and eat right quick. That's trash. I met this lady this week and she is from Nigeria, right? She lives here, DC, and wasn't a bad looking woman. You know, she had her stuff together, tight, right? Like when I say tight, I mean hair done, nails done. You know, I mean the presentation was dope, right? And what she said was she's looking for a man. She got the money, right? She said that she was in this one relationship and she felt like he was using her for money. Can I get 15,000, 20,000? First of all, the 15 to 20,000 got me like blown away. Like you're just giving that type of money away, right? I don't know where I was going with that one, but I forgot. Anyway, met her. But the biggest thing for her is she was looking for she wasn't looking for a man that had money. She already had the money, right? But what kills me is that many people get into a relationship, just like the guy that was in a relationship with her that she broke up with, 15,000 and 10,000, right? Asking her for that. She said she gave it. She said she believed in sharing her resources. But the damaging part about it is when you use I'm going to tell you this. You may not believe in it, but it comes back to you. You get into a relationship and it may not come back to you. It may come to your children. It may come to somebody else that you know that you love dearly. Treat people the way that you want to be treated. Stop misusing people. Nobody wants to be misused. Nobody wants to be mishandled, right? I believe this wholeheartedly, that the way that you treat somebody, whether good or bad, it's going to come back to you. It's going to come back. So I just think that's selfish. That's pretty much what this episode's about. I think it's really, really selfish for you to get into a relationship because you need something or because you in need of something and you can't provide it for yourself. And this is the easy way out. It's trash. That's how a lot of people, let's really be honest. I'm gonna be straightforward on this episode. That's how many people get killed. Because you use people, and when people discover that they're being used, it's a done deal. There's nothing that you can do about it, right? They're going for blood. I don't want you to be in that situation. Stop being selfish. Just listen. Find somebody that compliments you in your purpose and move forward.
That's it.
What's going on, family? I want to say thank you for rocking with us during this episode. We have been so excited to drop this episode. I'm glad that you made it to the end. This is what I want you to do. If you have any takeaways from this episode, leave it in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear how you feel. I want to bring content to you that's relevant to you, that'll help you change your life, because you already know our mission here at AOS Inspires, AOS the podcast, is to empower the world to never give up, one conversation at a time, one interview at a time, one video at a time, to help you live life at the next level. This is what I need you to do. I need you to like, subscribe, share this episode. If it spoke to your life, share this episode with somebody. Why? Because you are connected to some people that we're not connected with. And with that connection together, we can empower the world to never give up. I'm Mr. AOS Inspires. This is AOS the podcast. I can't wait to see you next week. Just in case you didn't know, we drop every single week, 3 times a week, Mondays, 8 a.m., Wednesdays, 8 a.m., and Fridays, 8 a.m. You need to catch an episode. Matter of fact, catch all 3 episodes. It's going to be fire. I promise you it's going to help you doing your everyday life. It's going to help you get to the next level. Let's go.